Because we have not, in my opinion, been active and aggressive in fixing what we can fix. We are still fighting for accommodations when we should be fighting for ownership. And that is a flaw. And that's how I feel about it. I could be dead wrong, but that's how I feel. We should have communities where, which is one of the things indirectly that I'm building, because it's not, like I said, this organization isn't just about black folk, but but it's part of that theory. Build a community so you can hire people within your community so that they can get a job, so they don't have to go to someone who hates them to ask them for a job. When they get out of jail, they don't have to now go to the person who put them in jail and beg them for a job. You can give them a job, right? We have to step up, folks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this and I'll drop it. It's like when someone owes you something. If Marlon owed me $25, right? This is like the reparations argument. Marlon owes me $25. Every time Marlon see me coming, he know it's coming up. Hey, old partner, you got my money? You good? But I'm still going to live my life as though that money ain't coming. I'm still going to work. I'm still building things. I'm still taking care of my family. I'm still doing the whole nine. But every time you see my face, you're going to hear me say, hey, yo, partner, you got my money? And that's how I feel like we really should shift. We're past time needing to shift this way, but we really got to shift.
All right, Alan, you got anything?
Just going back to what you were saying, Marlon, before about um, you're in protection mode. The single best illustration for me was when Malcolm X said, I'm gonna get it wrong, but when you stick a knife in someone's back and only pull it out part way, you are doing nothing to heal the wound. Even if you pulled it out all the way, you're still doing nothing to heal the wound. For me, there was no better, more succinct way of understanding, not understanding, of starting to understand the generational trauma. I've been in many fights where an ignorant white person says, but yeah, this was so long ago. What are you? And so, the Plessy verdict that came out in 1896, same year my great grandfather was born. That was not so long ago. We have to get outside of our comfort zones and learn about, and I'm speaking to my cousins here, and learn about the actual history that happened, not what you feel comfortable with. Yes, we had cousins, we had uncles, aunts, grandparents, great grandparents who had evil thoughts. I can't say it any other way.
Evil actions, too.
And
It's the actions that
they
bother
let
me.
their actions Phew. Yeah. It.
But here's the funny thing about it, though, Anna.
Mhm.
That's why I keep saying 2 tracks, right? The
Right.
the issue, if it was easy to resolve, it already been fixed.
Right.
Okay, so we have to understand that this is a complicated, twisted up situation because when you personalize it, then it's really hard for a lot of white people to engage because now you get into your defensive bullshit, right? And you're like, well, I my granddaddy didn't do any of that stuff. You don't know what your granddaddy did. First off, you don't know. Your kids don't know everything that you do. So don't pretend like you know everything your granddaddy did. Stop it. All right. But um, it's not about that. What we're saying is each of these events across American history, yes, these are events you need to learn about the events, but I think it's important not to waste a lot of time digging too deep into them because then it just becomes like a history project. What's
Mm.
really important is this happened, learn enough about it to have an understanding, right?
Mhm.
And then process it as was that a an opportunity or was it a obstacle, right? And then you just kind of line up your historical big events and circumstances. Is it an advancement? Was it an obstacle? Was it an advancement? Was it an obstacle? And that will start to really paint a picture for you.